toaster.
We all go a little mad sometimes.
You won and I died.
I feel Rosie, yeah.
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
How's it hanging, Phil?
What's the prime time, bitch?
Come and get it. So either put the gun down now or kiss your ass goodbye.
Let's get this party started.
I agree, Dana. Let's get this party started. So, welcome back to Sledgehammer Horror, guys. I am Ken Sledge, and let's talk horror. Now, tonight, we're going to do something fun because Sledgehammer Horror, I'll talk about it in a minute. Let's welcome everybody that is here tonight. Ryan, what is up, brother? Yes, don't forget to like and subscribe. That's something we're going to talk about in a minute. Ashton, how's it going, my friend? Charles, hey, thanks, dude. Man, I'm sorry. You all right? You good? Let me know. You know, like I don't like to see that. Like that bothers me. So please let me know what's going on. I'm not going to do a stupid, silly video for that because, you know, I hope you feel better, brother. What's up, Amanda? What's up, Connor? Adrian, Nathan. I hope you really dug it. I know. I'm glad to see you here. It's amazing to have you here. I hope you really loved it. I got lost to talk to you about today. Scream 7 and Stu. Oh, I know. I figured you'd be excited, Scott. So many movies messed me up as a kid. Let me hear it, man. I would love to know. There's going to be some additions to the Sledgehammer Horror Studio here soon, too, guys. You see the new thing we got here, which is dope. I love it. We're going to have a new light coming soon, which is super cool. Glad you guys liked it. The ending just scarred me. Yeah, no spoilers. I haven't seen it. God, I love that movie. I love that movie so much. That's fair. I appreciate that, Charles. Is there anybody angry today? This American woman picked up a baby wombat and separated it from its mother. A lot of people are very angry about what this woman. I didn't hear anything about it. I'd have to read more about it to kind of see. But yeah, I would like to know. Oh, hey, YouTube does that shit all the time, man. Like I got a notification one time about Dice Roland's channel, and it was like a 4-day-old video. And I felt like such a dick because I didn't watch it. And I was like, what the hell? Why did I just get this notification? Like, that's bullshit. What's up, Robin? Jean. God, I'm up every time. I'm sorry. Yes, I know what you did last summer. Just finished wrapped filming. So another thing we will talk about today for sure. But it was spoiled. That's a bummer. So something we're going to do for fun today, guys. Sledgehammer Horror is 240 subscribers away from 10,000. So we are going to have it up here live. So if we get any subscribers, they'll come and we will see it. I just think it'll be a fun thing to do. I don't know if it'll happen. We may leave tonight with 9760. That may as well happen. We don't know, but I think it's really cool. So I just wanted to kind of, put that up there and just kind of see how it goes. Let's have some fun with it. Yeah, that's a very disturbing ending. So you guys talked about it a little bit. We know that I Know What You Did Last Summer wrapped filming. And I think that's awesome. Like I said, I think it's a good thing. Word has it that Scream 7 is going to be wrapping production here soon as well. So I'm really excited about that, just to kind of see, so we can get, it's officially done. It's officially ready. I think that's cool. Beyond the Mask to the other day, it's going to be a scene where Sydney's daughter is going to be chased by Ghostface. Sydney saves her daughter and she gets a phone call from Stu. Ooh, that could be cool. Thanks to you guys. Yes, I do. We're very lucky. No, Sarah Michelle Gellar is not a part. At least we haven't heard that. But I mean, anything could happen. We know how that is. But it has been confirmed I didn't know that. I did not know that. I thought she died. Yep, Sarah Michelle Gellar is not in it. That was something else I wanted to talk about, guys. I don't know if this is a remake or reimagining or what it is, but Netflix officially picked up a Cujo remake, reimagining. I think it's pretty cool. I'm excited for it. I think it's going to be good. I mean, it's a Netflix original, so that kind of has me a little nervous. They're super hit or miss on if their original content is good or not. But it's Cujo, so I'm really excited to see what direction we could take the story in. I think it could be really good. Obviously, it could be really bad. So we'll see. I'm hoping for the best. God, I would love to know that too. God, I would love to know that too. I love Edward Norton. I want to hear surprise, Sydney. I know. That'd be sick. Just got off work. Decided it was a perfect way to spend the evening. Haven't been able to make it in a little while. Baby Roman is keeping me quite busy. Well, Danielle, tell Baby Roman hello from all of us. I'm glad you're here. Hopefully, we can help you unwind and have a little fun tonight. 1 week till Ken has to watch the producer's cut of Halloween 6, The Curse of Michael Myers. Yes, and I'm so excited about it. Yes, it was. So they could do that. I'm hearing that it is. I'm hearing that it's a remake. We also got the first pictures of the Toxic Avenger, which I think is really cool. I thought that was a really cool imagining. And then Clown in a Cornfield, South by Southwest is getting a lot of rave, guys. Like a lot of people are raving about South by Southwest. They're raving about Clown in a Cornfield, which I think is cool. It's cool to hear a slasher get that much, Original It with Tim Curry or the remake? Movie wise, I'm actually going to say the remakes. When it comes to quality of film, things like that, the remakes. When it comes to it, Pennywise the Clown, I am absolutely going to go with Tim Curry. And here's why. I heard that, they were doing a remake, and I was so scared. I was like, nobody's going to be able to encapsulate what Tim Curry was able to do. And I still believe that. Like, I still truly believe that nobody will ever be able to encapsulate that. However, Bill Skarsgård didn't try. Bill Skarsgård took Pennywise the Clown and made it his own. However, Bill Skarsgård's version of Pennywise the Clown is fucking terrifying. Like, it's scary. Pennywise's version of, Tim Curry's version of Pennywise the Clown, wasn't. He looked like a fun clown that you would want to go up to and, make balloon animals for you and do stuff like that. So I thought that, those were the two for me. That's the two reasons why. Tim Curry's clown, if I was a kid, I would not walk up to that clown. Or Skarsgård's. Gosh, my tongue's not working tonight. Skarsgård's clown is just scary all around, like terrifying looking. Curry's, I would have walked up to as a kid. I'm like, hey, clown, yay, I love you. So to you as well, Danielle. Hey, what's up, Rob and Mel? Just did my first horror movie with them, which will be dropping soon. You guys are really going to dig it. They are amazing. I'm a fan of the Cujo film. I'm hoping the dogs are German Shepherd, Rottweiler, Pitbull, or Labrador. Show the killer side of a Labrador. I think that would be cool too. You know what I mean? Like, do something different. Oh, here you go, gorgeous. You're very welcome. Yes, Drop is another one that a lot of people are going crazy about. I've heard good things about that as well. So like I said, I don't want to get too much into those because I don't know enough about them. I want to go into those blind, but we will see. The shooting at a hotel close to it just happened across the street. And oh, that's awesome. Dude, that's sick. That's so cool when that type of stuff happens. I love that. Will be more scary slasher film, killer clown movie or killer Santa film? I think they're both scary. I would like to see more like killer Santa movies, obviously, but done well. But could happen. I agree. We did a trailer reaction for it. I love it. Hey, what's going on? It has been a minute. Got a new job. Congratulations. I know. I want to see both of those things. No, don't apologize. Like, don't ever apologize. I love the fact that you guys are even here. I'm missing her too. She's at work. See, and that I think he's scarier just because of the fact that he's not trying to be scary. Like he really to me is the encapsulation of Ed Gein, I think it was. That who Pennywise was based off of. Like he's this sweet looking clown on the outside, but a monster on the inside. And I think that to me is scarier. The trust is there, I guess. Remaking Silent Night, Deadly Night. I that's what I want. I want it to be more faithful to the original. But we'll see. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping we get more of a faithful adaptation to the original because the remake wasn't like god awful bad, but it was its own movie, which was fine too. But if they're doing it again, let's do it like that. Because his Pennywise didn't need to look scary. Yeah, he just made you afraid. Thank you. That was a gift, and we love it so much. It means a lot to us to have it here. Cujo is a Chihuahua. That would suck, but it would be funny. As a horror fan, what are you hoping for the Cujo remake? As a horror fan, I just want it to go back to being, I want something that's going to scare me. I don't want it to be overly goofy or overly absurd. Just make it scary again. I have a dog and I love my dog, and the thought of a killer dog to me it's terrifying. So I would love to see something like that. I would love to see them make it just genuinely fearfully scary again. Don't forget, guys. Oh shit, never mind. That sucks. I thought you meant they were shooting a movie. Dude, I erased everything I said. That's not okay. That's not cool. I'm so sorry you were a part of that. Ah, man, that's terrible. That's awful, Robin. That fucking sucks, man. Man, I'm sorry. Losing your life over, it was probably over something really stupid too. And now this person's lost their life. It's not fair. It's just not. It's not fair. No, it is not. It will be coming. But like I said, we're just so busy right now. Like, I can't show it too much, but we've been working on the script for the movie Ashley and I are going to be in. We will be filming mid-April in Logan, Ohio. We've been reading the script and just, trying to perfect that. And yeah, it's just exciting. It's very exciting. I want to talk about it, but I can't. Obviously, I got permission a couple of weeks ago to talk about certain things, but we are NDA'd, so I can't talk about too much. But I think you guys are really, really going to like this a lot. I really do. I don't know. None of them really did much for me. I guess Peter Pan, that one would probably be the scariest. Just on, that fear factor, I guess. And I think that one was the most brutal. So I'll go with that. I'll go with the Peter Pan one. I think the new Toxie look is trash. Really? See, I love it. I can't wait to see. I've also been told though that don't judge it by the pictures by people that have seen the movie. They straight up said do not judge it by the pictures. It's awesome. So we're gonna have to check it out and see, but that's what I've heard. People think I'm crazy, but I think Tim Curry's Pennywise is really, yeah. See, I'm not gonna say you're crazy, but I don't agree. The original Silent Night, Deadly Night, a lot of people. I know people freaked, man, when the original Silent Night, Deadly Night came out. People freaked. Danielle, you are definitely missing out. Danielle, you are definitely missing out. We're missing out, Danielle. We're gonna have to watch it eventually. I mean, it's gonna have to happen eventually. I don't know. I feel like a loser. I feel the same way with Jack's Joker and Ledger's Joker. Ledger's Joker was too serious, while Jack's was the Nicholson's Joker is always my favorite. Heath Ledger's Joker, like I said, he did a good job, but I agree with you. He didn't have that real comedic element to it. So yeah, I gotta say I'm with you. I know I gotta get to it too. Ashley and I both we want to. If it was up to me, yes, but I'm not. Me and Ashley are just actors in it. We had nothing to do with the writing process. We signed on to be in the film. If it was up to me, I'd love to have you there. Me too. Don't put them in a car, put in someone else's. Yeah, exactly. That would be awesome. I just want a new Gremlins movie, really. They also looking to do right. Yeah. I would love to be a writer on that. I love writing. I love it. I just I'm more serious when it comes to that stuff. So I think I would make it way more serious. Oh yeah, and guys, it's that's just one page. Like it's a script, like, and it's a lot of dialogue from Ashley and I. So I think you guys are really, really gonna like it a lot. It's gonna be very exciting. We're hoping for a streaming release in October. Yeah, that's about all I can say on it. I got to change the subject, guys, because I'm gonna end up talking too much, and I'll get in trouble. I can't do that. I'm sorry. As a dog lover, why do you think a Labrador would be the perfect dog to use? Because they're so sweet. I think that's why. That would actually put it more like I talked about earlier with the trusting. That's what I think. Just my personal opinion, but it could be, or people could look at it and think it's a joke. That's another way to look at it too. What does it put them? Yeah, I knew what you meant, Robin. At least with the new Toxie, he was. Yeah, it was not. What's up, J Dev? Yes. I don't want to say. I don't know. Like, I'm nervous about it. Because everything is happening so quick that it worries me. That's what I'll say. It worries me. There's so many ways this could go bad, and there's so many ways this could go good. So I think that's why I'm so nervous about it, because I could see it, like I said, being really, really good or really, really shitty. So I don't know. I guess that's where I'm at on this. It could be one of either one. I know, J-Dev. I promise. I would love to see a slasher movie with a killer Joker by a fan of Batman. I would oh my gosh. I would love, like, my dream would be to play a role like that, like a Joker role. I would love to do something like that, like something that's so comedically dark. I'd fucking love it. Streaming. We're hoping it'll get picked up on either Prime or, something like that. Worst case scenario, we'll put it on YouTube. They've already talked about that. It depends on the length of the film. We're trying it because it's got to be over 40 minutes for it to be considered a feature. And so we're pushing really hard to add some scenes. And I've been working with the writer and the director a little bit. And they're amazing. And like, we're throwing out some ideas for like alternate endings and stuff like that. And there's some really, really scary moments in this movie. There's a lot of high anxiety, and there's the movie opens with and this is, I give you guys my word, I had nothing to do with this, nothing, but the movie opens with the coolest fucking Easter egg, and every Sledgehammer horror fan is gonna smile when they see the opening of this film. Like that, they'll be like, okay, I see you, and it's cool as hell. I've grown very, very fond of Rob Zombie 1. The theatrical cut. I still hate the director's cut, but I've grown very fond of Rob Zombie's Halloween. I think that it's brutal. I mean, I still have the same qualms I had with it before, where I don't like the opening. I don't like the beginning where Michael was teased and picked on and all that. Like, he was evil, and that's it. So once you get past all that and the redneck family and stuff, and it's just brutal, and Tyler Mane's brutal. I like Tyler Mane's brutality and too. I don't know. It's just not the movie for me. I know a lot of my friends love Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, and I want to like it because it's more of a Jason movie than a Michael movie, in my opinion. But it's just not one that I can get into. So I want to. That I don't have the liberty to discuss, Bobby. I would love to, but I cannot discuss that. I wish I could. I promise I wish I could. He was clapping and laughing with Curry alongside me. He was actually a teaser. Skarsgård cried, "Oh, damn." He was like, "No thanks." Yeah, I would like to know that too, Jada. So maybe I can stop there. Oh no, you know what I mean? Like that's what we do. All dads do that shit. Thank you. Thank you. Like I said, tell your friends. I gotta go this way. Tell your friends. I want to see this move a little tonight. Share out the stream. Tell everybody. Put it on social media. Go subscribe to Sledgehammer Horror. We want to see this number move at least a little bit tonight. I know it's it's hard, but it's still cool just watching it. I just want to see it move. I don't think I've ever actually watched it move live. Like it would just be cool to see. Not the other way though. Don't unsubscribe. I think that too. I really think they are because they've already talked about the fact that they've already started production on Scream 8. So I think that's a very, very, very likely scenario. Shouldn't be too hard, T. Parker. Shouldn't be too hard at all. Scream 6 isn't good. Scream 7 gets good again. Oh, season 6. Okay. I was like, wait a minute. Is he saying Scream 6? Because there's no way J-Deb just said that. Isn't the best, but I don't hate it like most do. Okay. That would be sick, Robin. Like, and I know everybody shit on Jim Carrey's Riddler. I thought he was fine. I thought he was fine. How do you feel about the movie Carrie? Which one? The original is a masterpiece. I mean, that's just a fact. It's a masterpiece. The remake with Chloe Grace Moretz, I love. There's something about it that I truly love. What I'm about to say is no disrespect to Sissy Spacek. What I'm about to say is no disrespect to Chloe Grace Moretz. Chloe Grace Moretz is too beautiful, and I'd seen her in so many things before. I can't take her seriously as a bullied kid. Again, there's no disrespect to Sissy because Sissy is also very beautiful, but that was my first role ever seeing her in, and so it was believable to me. And again, this isn't no fault of Chloe Grace Moretz. She did an amazing job as an actor in that movie. I thought she was absolutely fantastic. And there's certain things about the remake that I think are just absolutely phenomenal. If you have a chance, Danielle, actually, Ashley and I did a Versus episode. If you go to our Versus playlist in our playlist, which guys, our playlists are curated. So make sure you're checking out our playlist to watch all our episodes. But if you go there, we did an episode versing the original Carrie versus the remake, and how he felt about each one. And it was one of my favorite episodes we did. There's a couple jokes in there that we wrote that I thought were pretty funny. And I like both those movies. So it was really, really fun to do both those. And, her mom, Carrie's mom, Margaret White, she's a biznitch in both movies. Also, here's something you guys are going to get. Here in the next couple of weeks, Ash and I are going to be filming a new top 10 episode, which is top 10 horror characters that deserved their fate. So let's just say I had to get Margaret White's name off there. So you'll know she'll be on the list. I'm not huge into the Terrifier franchise, but its success definitely helped the Toxic Avenger. Exactly. And me and Eric just filmed My First Horror Movie episode together right before I jumped on here. It was awesome, and I can't wait for you guys to see it. Eric, thank you for stopping in, man. Seriously, it means a lot. Loved working with you tonight. The honor was mine. Thank you. Do you think they need to make Scream 7 unbelievably awesome? No. I don't think the series is dying anytime soon anyway. So, no. I mean, I think if it's a huge pile of shit, they're going to be nervous about, already starting production on the next one. But I don't think that it's anything like that. I don't think it's like a make or break for the movie. 6 wasn't great, and look what happened. And then what was it? Who would your Freddy Krueger be in place of Robert Englund? If we're not doing it, like a completely no-name actor, I think Richard Brake would be great. I think he'd be very, very good. I think Robert Pattinson could do good because he's got that, creepy smile to him. And so I think he could nail it. I'd like for Freddy to be more light like he was, in 3 and 4. Not overly goofy like 5 and 6, but I'd like for him to be light like he was then again. And I think Robert Pattinson could do that. I think Richard Brake could do that because he has that darkness, but he also has that sinister smile. So I think he could do a great job at it too. So I think, yeah, he is. Oh, I am so excited, Ryan. So excited. Clayface, one of my favorite villains. See, and that's a little known fact about me. I'm a huge DC fan. Marvel, I think is fine. I think when it comes to movies, Marvel's probably, the cream of the crop. But comic books, DC, man. And if they could ever make an Identity Crisis movie, that would blow people's fucking minds. If you guys haven't read the Identity Crisis novel, it's a DC novel. It has the Justice League. It's amazing. Holy shit. It is so good. Like, I've read it probably 5 or 6 times. It's about the death of Sue Darby and who did it. It's a who done it throughout the whole thing. And it's good. It's really good. If you guys can get a chance to get your hands on Identity Crisis, there's a lot of horror elements to this, a lot of backstabbing, a lot of chicanery. And it's good. It's really, really good. So if you guys can get your hands on Identity Crisis, the DC novel, cannot recommend it enough. Such a fun read. For Scream 8, if Matthew does 8, I think we would return to Woodsboro. I don't know, man. I don't know how they're going to be able to do that. Final battle between Sydney and Stu, and he buys his old house for the cult. We'll see. We don't even know if he's alive yet, to be fair. We know he's in it, but we don't know if he's alive. Let's not count our chickens before we hatch. And that's a big thing for me. It's going to be hard to top Scream 6 T. Parker as it's a masterpiece. Oh, man. J-Dev.
You are grounded for the next 2 weeks.
That's a 2-week grounding, sir. Spend your time wisely. Smash that like button, please, and tell your friends. Let's get this number moving. Yeah, we are few and far between. Again, I wish I liked 2 a little bit more, but I do like the first one more than most. Is Covert killed in the movie? Oh, God, let me even start on that. Fuck. God. For those of you that don't know, Ken Sledge, not Sledgehammer Horror, Ken Sledge has been beefing with Alan Covert for the last couple weeks. If you don't know who he is, don't worry. Most people don't. I'm not going to spend too much time on him trying to give him any, credibility at all because he's just a fucking piece of shit. He's just a transphobic loser that rode the coattails of Adam Sandler his whole career. The dude, I think he's never had a job that wasn't given to him by Adam Sandler. He's worthless. He's transphobic. I got no love for the guy. He tried to talk shit on me. I told him, I'll be there at Days of the Dead. We can talk about this in person in Chicago. Dude got scared, called his agent, called the promoter, said if he didn't pull our press passes, that he wouldn't show up. So that's about all you need to know about that guy. He fucked around, didn't want to go with the finding out phase. I wasn't going to fight the guy. I'm 40 years old. I don't got the energy for that shit. But if you want to talk shit, let's talk. Let's have a conversation together. And he didn't do it. He got scared. The receipts are all over Twitter. I'm not making anything up. I got nothing to hide. The guy got scared. And like I said, I'm not going to fight the guy. I'm too old for that shit. I'm not going to jail. I'm not risking my livelihood or missing a moment in my kids' lives. That's not who I am. And I know I'm giving you guys enough time to Google Alan Covert just so that way I can finish the conversation because I know that none of you know who it is either. But yeah, like I said, he's just he's a washed up has-been that was lucky enough to be Adam Sandler's roommate in college. That's all that I have to say about that guy. Oh God, get Scream 4 shit out of here. Get that right out of town. I've had enough of that. No more Scream 4 talk, okay? That's over. I know that sucks. God, that sucks. Do you think the best music video? My favorite music video of all time is "Stay Together for the Kids" by Blink-182. I think it's an amazing music video. Newfound Glory's the second version of Hit or Miss music video is great. Newfound Glory's Dressed to Kill video is great because when I was young, I had a huge crush on Rachel Lee Cook, Josie from Josie and the Pussycats. Like I had a huge crush on her as a kid. And then she was in the Newfound Glory music video for Dressed to Kill. I think I said Better Off Dead, but I meant Dressed to Kill. And that was so cool to me. I was like, damn, she's so good looking. That's probably not what I said as a kid, but like I said, as a 39-year-old guy, I'm not going to repeat the same shit that a dumbass kid said, but she's a good looking lady, man. And so that music video was always special to me. The Blood Red Summer video by Coheed and Cambria would be up there. I think that's a fun video, like a zombie apocalypse type video. That was a fun one. Trying trying to think of other ones. My Chemical Romance's I'm Not Okay, I Promise. That video is cool. Like where they're in high school and shit. You like croquet, D&D. Like, it was a funny video. Blink-182's First Date was always a funny video. Trying to think of other music videos that I just really, really loved. Yeah, I was never really huge into Papa Roach. That the album that had like Broken Home, Last Resort, that There's No Money, There's No Possession song. That was a pretty good album. When it came out, I thought it was cool. I didn't break the mold, but it was fine. But I never really got too hard into them. But for music videos, I think those would be the best for me. Yeah, exactly. I'm 100% with you. Scream 8 will be Seuss. Oh shit. Motionless is calling it now. As a father, do you think a Killer Santa movie is a good idea because it might give kids bad ideas thinking Santa's a bad person? I think it's a great idea, honestly. But I'm also one of those parents that I educate my children on the difference between right and wrong and fantasy and reality. And my kids, my two older ones, don't believe anymore, obviously, but Kenley does, and my two older ones support that. And if she watched it, I would just tell this is just like movies that daddy's in. It's not real. Santa's a very good guy. Look what he does for you. They're just makeup and fun. That's what they did. They just had fun, just like daddy does. So that's probably how I would handle that situation. But I'm also the guy that I don't think they should never not do anything. If you're going to make a movie, make a movie. Like that's it. Just make a movie. If you're too scared of what's going to happen, don't make a movie because you're not going to make it the way you want to. Love the 03 remake. Not a huge fan of the 06 prequel. I'm trying to think. I don't even know if I remember the 06 prequel. What is that one? I'm sorry, guys. I'm not a huge Texas Chainsaw Massacre fan after the first one. And then I liked Leatherface. I thought that was good. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 06. I'm trying to see. Is this the fucking Do Your Thing Cuz movie? I'm trying to look at this. I don't even remember this movie. Looking at pictures of it. Part of me, it's like hit or miss. That's the beginning. Yeah, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the beginning. I mean, it looks familiar-ish, I guess. But I think that the only reason it looks semi-familiar is because Jordana Brewster's in it. But besides that, it must have been very, very forgettable to me. And again, I'm just not a Texas Chainsaw fan. So nothing against them. It's a lot of the same thing over and over to me. Ooh, I could dig that. I could really dig that. Come on. Hated it. Hey, what's up, Chris? Yes, very excited for Megan 2.0. Very excited. I'm ready for Megan to take the world by storm again. So ready. Shiloh is the best dog movie. Man, I got to give it up for my Homeward Bound. I love Homeward Bound. I even love Homeward Bound 2. Like, I thought that one was good. Lost in San Francisco or some shit. Yeah. I loved those movies when I was kids. Milo and Otis, loved it when I was a kid. Loved them. Thought they were great. For two other movies, I don't really. Yeah, see, no, I did not know that. I didn't know they were using two other movies. Yeah. You're talking about the very end, the pop out? That shit was great. Great. That was just a scary, scary moment. Scary, scary moment that really genuinely scared people. That's something I expect to see from Scary Movie, not Scream. I like that too. Hey, thanks, Amanda. Appreciate you. Seriously, thank you. That's awesome. I really, really appreciate it. Wasn't a fan, man. Like, I don't know. Like, but then again, like, some made-for-TV movies are great. You look at it. You look at sometimes they come back. Like a made-for-TV movie can be really good, or again, they can be really, really bad. So I was not a fan of that one. Just didn't do anything for me. Sorry, guys. It's crazy how long they've had. I know, like, gosh, way too long. That would be cool. I would, Kevin Bacon would be good. Ken's canceled for saying Scream 6 instead. Also, I ground you and you cancel me. You know what I say to that, J-Dev?
Go fuck yourself.
How you feel now, buddy? No, I love you, buddy. Michael C. Hall would be good. That would be a good one, actually. I'm not even joking. I think that would be good. It would be so much different if Eric Stoltz, because you watch like the deleted scenes like that they had with Eric Stoltz in there. That would be weird, man. It could have changed the whole trajectory of everything, obviously. But they ended up making the right choice. Michael J. Fox was great in that role. See, I like Marvel movies. Like, I think some of the Marvel movies are really good. I just don't like their comics. When I was a kid, it was like DC was the dark, scary shit, and Marvel was like the light, kid-friendly shit, I guess. So I always gravitated towards DC as a kid. Super. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good with Mike Flanagan at the helm of that. Canceled again. Just came to drop a like watching the fundraiser for Brian Knobs. Man, send my love over there. Send my love. Loved the Nasty Boys. That's a bit. I'm telling you, man. He's a punk. He talks shit to me, you guys. Like, I want to make this clear. Like, again, I don't want to spend much time on that guy because I think he's a piece of shit. Like, genuinely, he's just a bad dude. But like, he came at me. Like, seriously, I'm not going to talk about why because I don't want to get political on here. I just said that there's somebody that's not getting the recognition they deserve right now for things they're doing in the country. And he attacked me for it. So I went back and I'm like, who the fuck are you? I'll be damned if Adam Sandler's bitch is going to fucking talk shit to me, And that's what started the whole thing, man. And he was like, well, you know what? You're in Detroit. I'll be in Chicago for it's Days of the Dead. And I was like, I've got press passes, dude. I'll be there. We'll talk. And then that shit happened. I was like, get out of here, man. Like, whatever. Stop canceling me. No, it's not. Stop it. Whenever people are like, man, you know what? Scream 4 is the best sequel.
Oh, what a lie.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, dude. Yeah. The lead from Grandma's Boy. The least memorable character in the movie. Like, Jonah Hill, Nick Swartz, and all these guys overtook what he did, and the guy wants to talk shit. Ugh. I have not heard her new album yet, but yes, I love Lady Gaga, and I'm not being facetious. I think Lady Gaga has always been genre bending. I think that she's extremely intelligent. I do love her. I love her a lot. I think she's absolutely amazing. Back to the Rachel Lee Cook. Yes, she is. Bowling for Soup, that is a good video. They are still rocking today, and it's awesome. What's up, Dark Room? Nice to see you. No. Industrial music was never my thing. Respect it, but like Manson, Nine Inch Nails, I think Trent Reznor is a fucking genius. This is not my music. Any of that like industrial type stuff, it just wasn't made for me. Yeah, again, a lot of respect for it. It just didn't do it for me. Yeah, I think Metallica is great. I love Master of Puppets. Ride the Lightning is great, but I think obviously And Justice for All is my favorite. I didn't hate Load and Reload like everybody else did either, honestly. I think Load and Reload are just fine. So, yeah, I think they're good. Please. What's up, Big Rod? It's been a minute, man. Miss you. 90s rock was the best. I'm a punk guy, man, so I love 90s punk. Is saying Texas? No. Fuck no. I agree. I wholeheartedly agree. Oh, God. No. Ashley, for her Villain of the Month series, she's like, I got to do Leatherface soon. And I was like, no, I don't want to watch all those movies. But I'm not going to make her do it on her own because obviously, she does, like for Villain of the Month, that's another playlist you guys should check out, is Ashley's Villain of the Month playlist, because she works so hard on those episodes. She does all the writing, all the everything, and all I do is the editing. So I watch these movies with her, so I can do the editing and stuff and get clips and stuff like that. But man, like she works her ass off on Villain of the Month. And that's one of my favorite things we do on the channel. Dead serious. Like I'm not doing, your wife No, Ashley's a genius. Everything you see on here is written by her. Everything. If there's a scripted episode on here, Ashley wrote it. Period. But for me, it's awesome to watch my wife, who didn't even want to do Sledgehammer horror with me, just come out and rock it. She's so good now. Like, she's great in front of the camera, and she was so scared when we first started, and now she's just a fucking rock star. So yeah, I love it. I can't wait. It's hard R. It's 109 minutes. Oh man, I can't wait, T. Parker. I cannot fucking wait for that movie. Would you hate it to do? Yes. Yes. That's the only movie I've ever said. I've said 2 movies should never be remade: Back to the Future and Jaws. Back to the Future is my favorite movie of all time. That's not horror, obviously. It's special. I think Pee-wee's Big Adventure is the perfect movie. I think Back to the Future is my favorite. It's just, there's such a good movie. I could watch it anytime, over and over. I wouldn't like a remake. Again, I wouldn't be like boycotting or anything stupid, but I just wouldn't be for me. Never Coming Back. Wrong Way Down a One-Way Track, Bobby. Love Runaway Train. Such a good song. Yes, very good. I've been a fan of y'all since 2020 COVID era. I was laid off from my job and losing my mind. Any human contact meant a lot. Thank you, Danielle. Seriously, like to hear stuff like that. When Ashley and I started this, if you would have told us that, in a couple years we would be 240 subscribers away from 10,000, and we'd be talking to you guys and hanging out with you guys, like, I would have never believed you. I was just doing this, like you said, it was COVID. I've never talked super deep in depth about it, but my parents owned a video store. You guys, most of you know that. I grew up in a video store. It was called Downtown Video. And my first horror movie is something I've done my whole life. Just talking to people as an icebreaker, just be like, hey, what was the first horror movie you watched? And that's how this started. I was like, you know what, I was laid off at the time as well. And I was just like, it'd be cool to talk to people about that. I think it'd be a cool thing, because I started diving into YouTube, and I was watching a lot of like Dead Meat. I was watching a lot of Found Flicks, while watching a lot of Cody Leach, Brian Lomax. I'm watching all these guys, Sean Chandler, and now I'm lucky enough to call some of them friends. And I was like, man, this is so cool. I would love to talk to these guys about that. And the first person I reached out to was Josh Eppard, the drummer from Coheed and Cambria. And I was like, I'd known him for a long time. I'd met him a couple times, and we had communicated about baseball and horror movies and shit like that over the years. And I was just like, hey, I think it'd be so cool to bring you on and talk to you about your first horror movie. And it was one of the coolest moments of my life. Somebody that I've always looked up to and had a huge respect for, to learn how something as cool as horror started for him. I kind of got I like a huge boost of confidence at that point. And I just haven't stopped. I've loved it. And to have you along for the ride this long, Danielle, it shows that we're doing something right. So thank you. Like, genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. We would never take any of that for granted. Favorite made-for-TV movie horror? Oh, my gosh. Absolutely, positively has to be Sometimes They Come Back. Has to be. I love that movie, which is streaming free on YouTube, guys. Any chance? Yes, it's going to. It's not a chance. It's going to happen. Chloe and I have already talked about it, which, by the way, for those of you that watch Sledgehammer Gaming, man, I've been going back and rewatching these episodes. Why the fuck are you guys watching them? It sounds so bad. I'm so sorry. We have ordered the, what's it called? A new controller. We have ordered a headset that'll be here Sunday. So starting next week, these are going to sound so much better. Sledgehammer Gaming will be doing a new episode next week, hopefully finishing Until Dawn. I don't want to finish it with the controller we have now. And anybody that's been watching, you know why. You know damn well why. Yes, I have seen both of them. And actually, Black Roses, if you go to our In Defense Of, which thank you for being a member for 18 months, Bronson. If you go to our In Defense Of playlist, I'm playlist promoting tonight, guys. We did an episode with Garrett of Born to Be Rad on Black Roses, and I've actually become very good friends with Frank Dietz from Black Roses. He's a great guy, and he's become a great friend, and I got to take him and his wife out to dinner one night when we were in New Jersey, and that was a huge deal for us. So Yeah, love especially Black Roses. It's a great, great movie, a lot of fun. Hey, what's up, Josh? Nice to see you, my friend. I did not see that. Were the boys the nasty boys? Yeah. Let's talk about Brian Knotts. I had to bring up the nasty boys. What's your ultimate guilty pleasure movie you know is terrible, but you love it anyway? Mine is Armageddon, Oil Driller Saving the World. Mine's either I really like the Bye Bye Man, and I know that's not popular. I really do like that one a lot. I like Stay Alive, the video game one with Malcolm in the Middle. I had a lot of fun with that movie too. I'm trying to think of other ones in that vein, like that I know a lot of people hate that I really, really love. Poltergeist 3, which I know a lot of people are coming around to it, but growing up, everybody hated that movie. That would be another guilty pleasure of mine. Halloween Resurrection, the ultimate, Jason Goes to Hell. Or are we talking about non-horror? Because non-horror, I guess The Notebook would be one. I think The Notebook is another movie that I think is just absolutely great. For Ash and I's anniversary, I rented out a local theater, and her and I watched The Notebook alone in a movie theater, and it was awesome, and I loved it. And Ashley and I watched that movie together for the first time, and we both loved it. I'm a sucker for love stories. You guys know that. So I love that. That would be up there for my guilty pleasures. I don't know. Bruce Almighty, I guess. Is that still unpopular? I thought that movie was funny. I'm trying to think of other unpopular opinions like that, but there's a list for you. I got a couple out of the way. Hey, it's been too long since I heard that sweet song. Well, you know what? I got you, buddy.
Ooh, baby, ooh, baby, ooh, baby, ooh, baby.
You're the man. You're the man. Thank you, Rod. Sean, thank you, my friend. What are we gonna get for Sean? You know what? Let's go with
Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry.
thank you, Sean. Appreciate you, buddy. What the fuck has this life become?
No! No!
Love you, buddy. Can't wait till next week. I think the thing is, a two-part answer here. It was a lot less taboo back then, or a lot more taboo, I should say. And for them to do that stuff, it was very, very worrisome for parents for that type of thing. You got to figure this was also during the Satanic Panic. You also had people that were wanting to kill rock and roll. So, I mean, it's not really out of the realm of, thought to be like, well, they're going to freak out over the fact that they have a Killer Santa movie. Like that sort of thing. I don't think that was really out of the realm of possibility, to understand why they would freak out about such a thing. For me, I am not one of those parents because I believe that if you shelter your kids from things, it's going to make them want to rebel and do those things even more. So as long as I'm completely honest with my children, as long as I tell them the truth and I'm a good father and I love them and I do everything I possibly can to educate them on the differences between right and wrong and fact and fiction and fantasy and reality, that my kids will be better off. I don't lie to my kids. I don't. I do not. I will not. I have not. If my children want to talk about something, they'll get an honest answer out of me. They're people. They're my kids, and I love them, and I'll protect them. And I'll do whatever I can. My son one time asked me why we believed in God, and I told him we didn't. I do. You are, you're a young man. You're becoming a man, and you can make your own decisions. If you want to talk about it, I'll tell you everything I know, and I'll educate you, and I'll try to, give you the guidance. But I want my kids to be themselves. I don't want them to be a second version of me. No, it went the wrong way. I finally got to see it move though, so that was cool. Sorry, whoever I made sad. What are your thoughts on Greta Gerwig Narnia movie for Netflix? Here's what I say. No, because I was in the original one. It's me. Hold on. Did it work? I've been told my whole life I look like him, so I just think it's funny. But again, I'll watch it. I thought the first one was good, so let's watch it. Let's give it a chance. But it could go one of two ways. Again, it could be really good or really bad. This is not one that I see being in the middle. So, everybody's loving each other. Oh, Ashley's amazing. I agree. What is my thank you for the donation very much, Bronson. I appreciate you very, very much, my friend. Let's laugh a little bit.
He made the funniest face when I drilled him. Did you see the steam when I sliced open his guts? I never felt so alive! Yeah, well, you've been alive for like 2 minutes.
My favorite Danny DeVito movie, I know that the obvious answer would be Batman Returns, and I know that that's probably what I should pick, but I'm going with Matilda. I love Matilda, man. I've always had a soft spot for that movie. I miss Trunchbull was one of my original villains, man. She's one of the OG scary ones for me. I want her to put my ass in the chokey. So I'm going to go with Matilda. Oh, God. I'd be so scared. See Batman Returns. A couple of years, I believe. Yeah, again, we'll see. It could be. I'm hoping we get good. Scream 2 is definitely the best horror sequel of all time. Disagree, but it's up there. It's up there. Agreed. Okay. We want to. We're going. I thought we're trying to go to something down there this year. I think we're trying to get the passes right now. So if we do come down to Texas, I'll let you know. I promise we'll let you know right away. Oh my God, their new record comes out tomorrow, dude. Like I have my alarm set for 3 a.m. so I can wake up, get the record, and then go back to bed and listen to it all day tomorrow. That's how excited I am for the new Coheed record. It comes out tomorrow at 3 a.m. Oh, I need it right now. Oh my God, fuck squirrels. I hate those squirrels. Oh my gosh. I'm not excited about it. I'm so nervous about this. Horror wrestling channel that's left. I'm telling you, I would love to do it. I would love to do it. The Accountant, is that the one with Ben Affleck? If so, I thought it was, it was good. I had a fun time with it. It wasn't terrible. Did they just do a remake of that? I thought, or part 2 of The Accountant? Didn't the sequel just come out? Or it's about to come out? Yeah, it's about to come out. 2025, April 25th, it comes out. I'll say I knew this was fresh on my mind. So, because I believe it has John Barenthal in it. Yes, it does. So, yeah, it's coming out soon. Stop it. It is not. Yes, it is. I did a review for it last year. That's how much I still love that movie. That looks good. Love it. I still love it. Thank you again for your donation, Bronson. Gosh. And if you guys want to be a member like Bronson, all you gotta do is click that link in the description. 99 cents a month. You get early access to every Sledgehammer horror video. You get videos of me playing the guitar and singing that will never go public on YouTube because I can't sing for shit. And family vacations, Disney on Ice, behind the scenes stuff. You get all of it for 99 cents a month. So you should do that. But you don't have to. I'm not your dad. I can't tell you what to do. I do love Paul. That movie's hilarious. Doing great. Well, getting ready to. Oh man, I hope it's a very safe move. You said his name. He appeared. Movies every year. How many times can I watch Chevy Chase yell? Oh, come on, man. Chevy Chase. That's my dude. I love National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. I do understand. Do you have a favorite horror remake? I do. And my favorite horror remake, 13 Ghosts, comes to mind pretty quickly. I thought they did a really, really good job on that one. The Thing, obviously, John Carpenter's The Thing is great. Oh, hold on. I feel like a dick. I didn't even answer Bronson's question. Hold on a second, guys. Which one do I think is worse? I think that I don't want to say either one's bad, but Vampire in Brooklyn I prefer less. Haunted Mansion I at least laugh and have some enjoyment out of it. Vampire in Brooklyn just a little too goofy for me. Sorry I didn't answer your question, Bronson. I'm so sorry. I appreciate your donation very, very much. Thank you, my friend. It means so much. I'm sorry I feel like a jerk now. But yes, thank you. And yeah, I'll say that I like the Haunted Mansion more than Vampire in Brooklyn. Yeah. Evil Dead, even though it's not really a remake, it takes place in the same universe, would be up there. The Fly is a great one. I like the Child's Play remake. I thought it was just fine. But yeah, I'm gonna have to say that my favorite one would probably be 13 Ghosts. I thought, the Matthew Lillard led movie is so good, and I love it. Yeah, I'm gonna. Oh my god, dude, I'd probably cry. Like, I love Joe Hendry so much. That guy, he's so. Oh my god, you are the man for what you did for Ashley with the Notebook. It's a classic at this point. It is. I'm telling you, Danielle, I love that movie. Like, people think I'm joking when I say that. I'm like, what do you mean? It's like the most romantic, sweet movie of all time. Like, I love it. It's so good. Me and Megan are excited for my birthday. Hey, what day in May? What day in May is your birthday, Chris? I would love to know. Yeah, we're doing 2 lives next week. We are doing the Leprechaun franchise ranking on Saturday, and we are doing the Halloween Resurrection or Halloween 6, the producer's cut, watch along on Thursday. So make sure you get your copy of Halloween 6. Be ready for that Leprechaun franchise ranking too. Scream 4 watch along. Okay, I will. Beetlejuice, Corpse Bride, Dark Shadows, Edward Scissorhands, Sleepy Hollow, and Sweeney Todd would all be great movies to play a Halloween party. Absolutely. Absolutely, I would. Hey, what's up, Prince? How you doing, brother? What's up, Mike? How's it going? Your younger self looks like the bully from Pet Cemetery 2. I'll take it, man. I'll take it. Do you think horror movies today are a little watered down? I wouldn't say watered down. I just think it's what you watch. I think The Dark and the Wicked is one of the scariest movies I've ever seen, and that came out in 2020. So again, I think it's what you're watching and what your expectations are for it. So yeah, that's where my opinion is. Because like I said, I think The Dark and the Wicked is one of the scariest movies I've ever seen. Summer of '84 was 2018, and that's one of my favorite horror movies ever. It's the only horror movie I've ever reviewed on Sledgehammer Horror that got a perfect ranking. That's the only 5 skull horror movie I've ever reviewed on this channel. Ashley too. That's the only one she's ever given 5 skulls to. So that's how important that movie is to us. I hope so. I would really hope so. Yeah, I know. What the fuck? It happens, man. Loved him in Big Fish. Yeah, that's a sad movie, man. Saw 2 over Scream 2. Oh, they're about to attack you, Brad. What do you think will be your top 3 horror movies of the year? I'm hoping Final Destination makes it on there. That's what I'm really, really excited about. Let me look here real quick. Horror movies 2025. Just trying to think off the top of my head which ones are coming out. 28 Years Later should be cool. The new Predator movie, The Conjuring. There's so many different ones. It's hard to say. The Black Phone 2, because there's a lot of these originals that I'm seeing that, we don't even have a trailer for yet. So Until Dawn, I'm super stoked on that. But Megan 2.0. But like I said, A Quiet Place 3 is supposed to be coming out sometime soon. The new Anaconda movie with Jack Black and Paul Rudd. I'm so nervous about that one. Bring Her Back looks really good. Really, really good. The new Fear Street is coming out. Five Nights at Freddy's 2 I'm excited about. The new Hell House movie. Lineage. Him. The new Jordan Peele movie. Like I said, there's a lot. It's so hard for me to lock down 3 right now without even having seen trailers for a lot of these. Predator Badlands. The Return of the Living Dead movies coming out on Christmas. Like I said, there's so many that's just it's going to be a good year, I'm hoping. But we'll see. Because like I said, we got a lot that are still coming. And the new VHS movie, Silent Night, Deadly Night. There's Thread and Insidious Tale should be good. So yeah, I'm hoping we just get, hey, it jumped back up. Yay, 9760. I didn't get to see it though, because I was looking at movies. Werewolf movies for a long time. How can they stick walls? I don't know. Like, you would think those movies would have gotten more. I mean, you got American Werewolf in Paris, which kind of bombed, so I see why they didn't do that one again. But you never know what could happen. Fair. Those are all good except for Smile 2. And for me, it's Dr. Sleep. my favorite horror sequel of all time is Doctor Sleep. That is my favorite. There's some good ones on that list though. If that's a hot take, put me in, coach. It goes back. Evil Dead 2, I think, will always be up there at the top. But man, Evil Dead 2013 is fucking good. We're meeting Lou Taylor Pucci in person in a couple of weeks too. So there's that. Yes, he is. He is so good in that movie. So good in that movie. When they finally make Collector 3, do you think that they'll pick up? Yes. I think that Josh Stewart's coming back. I don't know for sure, but that's what I think. I think my favorite remake reboot is Street Trash. I've never seen that one. I have to watch that. The Thing is my favorite horror movie and remake. Fair. Came out November 16th. Laura Jenin. I have not seen that. I haven't. Thoughts on Hereditary? Great. Toni Collette's a goddess. The pole scene shook me. Genuinely shook me. I had no idea that was coming. We were fresh, not spoiled at all. And it blew my mind when that happened. I was genuinely just like, oh my gosh. Hey, you are 7 days before my son, Chris. He is May 9th. So I'll remember your birthday, buddy. I might. We don't know, Roman. I just might, Like, I'm just thinking about the fact I have to do that now. Like,
wow. Okay.
That's how I feel right now. So we don't know what's going to happen. The different colored Ghostface robes. I think we've seen Ghostface. No, it's fine. I like I said, for me, I know T. Parker agrees with me on that one. I'd love to see an all white Ghostface, and where the Ghostface is, have that be black, and then like the white around it, so it's like the white with the black face. I think that would be dope, man. Yeah, I don't know if a sequel would work, but yeah, I did like Slaughterhouse. I thought it was good. When Evil Lurks is awesome. You didn't like the end? What if they do a part 2 though, Brad? You never know. Never know what Matt Leslie has up his sleeve on that. Thanksgiving 2 is a good one. I mean, I'm going to watch it either way. It's funny because even though I didn't like it, I think it was very original. And I think if they bend and they go the other route, it kind of ruins the mystique of what they did in that first one. So I think that they should absolutely do exactly what they did. What's your favorite piece of horror memorabilia that you own? I mean, I own a lot of cool shit. It's probably, I have a jacket that is from the set of Amityville Horror Remake. And that's probably my favorite. It has Lutz's construction on it. It has Amityville sewn into the back. That's probably my number one. I love that thing a lot. Werewolf of Fever Swamp's up there. The one we talked about it a couple weeks ago, but I can't remember what it's called. But where they're the aliens and then you see Earth. I thought that was great. The Haunted Mask will always be on there. My favorite Lance Henriksen film. Ooh, let me get a list of these. I don't want to go with like Close Encounters or like something super obvious, a Pumpkinhead or Terminator. I don't. Let's look here and see what we got. Let's see if I can get like a good old Easter egg one in here. Deep cut. He was in Aqua Teen Hunger Force. That's amazing because I love that show. I wish this computer would go a little faster. All right. He was on the new Looney Tunes. Exorcism at 60,000 feet. I don't even want to know. It's looking like I might have to say like Aliens. Like I might be forced into it. Yeah, it looks like I'm gonna go with Aliens here. I was trying to get like a deeper cut, movie that like I super love, but I don't want to be like, I don't want to be, I want to be genuine with it. I'm not just gonna be like, oh, it's Red Princess Blues, Genesis. I'm not gonna say some shit like that. Like I want it to be real, like a movie that I really, really love. That might have been like a deeper cut, but it's looking like Aliens is gonna be the one. Oh my god, I forgot he was in the Slammin' Salmon fucking movie. I didn't like that movie as much as everybody else did. I thought that Super Troopers was great, and then the ones that came after it, I was just like, I don't know, they're not Super Troopers. Man, I really didn't want to go with Aliens. I really didn't, and I'm definitely not going with fucking Hellraiser, Hellworld. Fuck that movie. That's what I'll say about that. How about my least favorite Lance Henriksen movie? We'll fucking go with that one. That movie was fucking dog shit. I was so angry that I watched that movie. Man, I know. Scream 3. I know. He's in it. He was King Bowser in the. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Aliens, guys. I'm sorry. Aliens it is. Again, I'm sorry. I wanted to go with something maybe a little deeper, a deeper cut, but yep, that's gonna be it. Sorry, guys. I suck. I mean, I respect Paris, but man, that movie's just not very good. The greatest horror sequels are Nightmare 3, Child's Play 2, Child's Play 3, all good ones. What horror franchise besides Halloween would you like to see John Carpenter direct a sequel or remake of? Scream or Texas? I think Scream would be one, just so we could, we had Wes Craven and John Carpenter working in the same franchise. I think that would be cool. Also, selfishly, I would say Child's Play, just to see. What's up, Dice? How's it going, love? Underrated horror movies. Summer of '84, Dark and the Wicked. Those are the two that come right to, the dome. Host has got to be up there. Yeah, definitely got to be careful of those white robes. Oh, for sure, especially if they're hooded. Underrated horror movies. Yeah, also, there's a lot. Thank you. Top 3 Robin Williams movies. Mrs. Doubtfire. That has to be on there. It's so hard because his movies are so fucking perfect. I know nobody likes it, but I love Hook. I do. I love that movie. So Hook would be on there. And then What Dreams May Come would probably be on there. I just recently got turned on to that movie, and I think it's really, really good. So that'd be my 3. Dead End's a good one. That's a really good one. Chris. Wow, good job. Good call on that one. After all these years, you think we need another Free Willy movie? I'd see it. I think my kids would love it too. So, yeah, I know. I knew someone was going to say it. If you have access to the Hoopla app, okay. Trying to find something I can write this down on. Mike, you have me on Instagram. Will you message me that? Will you DM me that, please? So that way I don't forget, because I don't have a paper in front of me tonight. Yes, I did. I've lost 15 pounds since I'm drinking water every day, eating a lot more, just red meats, a lot of cheese. I'm lactose intolerant, so I have to take lactate pills, but I eat a lot more cheese, a lot more like meat sticks. I eat a lot of meat sticks, not processed ones, like real ones. So yeah, there's a lot that I do. But yeah, I've been riding my bike a lot. My legs are just like on fire. That's why I keep moving around so much. I've been riding the bike a lot. Thank you for asking though, because yeah, it's been very hard, very, very hard to do. Scream 3 is solid. All Scream movies are good. I agree. I'd say Aliens is like a combo of the original season. Which I can't wait until. I really hope that people come join that. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. Like I said, I know that everybody else loves that movie, so to have me doing this, I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. Near Dark, that's a great choice for underrated movies. When you get a minute, brother, has movie posters from the night. Oh, hell yeah. I'd love, man. I will do that tonight. I'll text it to you tonight. Yeah, no thanks. Yeah, I remember you were telling me. I love that idea. Alien 3 is like Nightmare 4, but it's not good. See, I like Alien 3. I mean, again, I don't think that it's like a good movie. It's just a guilty pleasure of mine because I grew up with it. So I think that's what it is. They did cancel it? I just saw something about like with the actresses and stuff. And I was like, this doesn't even look that good. He did great in Millennium TV series. Okay. Thank you, Mike. Very much appreciated. Aliens is amazing. How would you remake Saw? I wouldn't, honestly. It's that ending is too iconic, man. There's nothing you could do to make that better. Honestly, I couldn't do it. That movie, I mean, I think I could make a better movie from the first, and I'm not gonna say a better movie. That makes me sound super conceited, which I'm not. Saw is a good movie, but I get lost in the sauce on this the older I get. It's not my favorite in the franchise. I think the first two acts are like, but I think I could make something that would be on par or a little below that maybe other people would enjoy more, maybe a little more, but I couldn't make a better ending than that for that movie. No way. That's the best ending you could possibly have for that movie. What's up, Gory? The Thing is another good one. That would be so much fun. That has a clown sitting on a ceiling while that still haunts me. I love that. I know everybody hates it. I love it. I love Friday 13th 5. That's a Jason movie until the last 5 minutes too. That's you know what? That's a really good choice. His monologue, the baseball monologue, so good. Not in a good way. Please, I can't wait to see it. Very excited to see that, Dice. Patch Adams still makes me cry every time, man. Oh, and then 1 hour photo. That's a good one. That's a great, man. Hard goal. It is hard, but thank you for doing it. Awesome. Can't wait, man. What are your thoughts on Disturbia? I just watched that movie for the first time for my first horror movie. That movie slaps, man. That's a good movie. I underestimated that movie when I was younger because it was Shia LaBeouf, and younger Ken was kind of a dumbass. And so I didn't watch it because Shia LaBeouf. I was like, some fucking, this is right after his Disney shit. And that movie's good, man. It's a good movie. A very good movie. Glad I watched it. Only chance to get sorry makes wait. Yep, that's exactly it. Agreed. Nightmare 4 is the lackluster sequel to a top tier. But see, Nightmare 4 to me, again, it's fun. Like that movie to me is fun. Like you get the Freddy Shark. Like there's so much about Nightmare 4. Again, is it a good movie? No, God, no, it's not. But it means a lot to me. That was like the first Nightmare movie I watched. And so like growing up, like that to me was one of the best Nightmare on Elm Street movies. And I really, really did like it a lot. And it's another movie that I'll die on the hill that it is one of the most fun in the franchise. Underrated: A Halloween Ends, Scream 3, Resurrection, Alien Resurrection. Okay. Child's Play 2019, Friday 13th 5, and Insidious Chapter 3. What's cooking? Good looking. Everybody saying hi to Ash. Wish you were here, babe. You want me to send you the link? You can hop on for a second. Tell everybody hi before we end this thing. I think that would be cool. Mama Bear in the house. Clean the house fast before she pulls up. Yeah, no shit. Mama Bear runs this. Favorite David Lynch movie? Oh man. Hold on, you guys. I'm emailing. I'm gonna email it to you, Ash. Real quick, guys, before I answer this question, I'm gonna email Ashley this link so she can try to hop on while she's at work. Sorry, guys. I'll keep talking. Ashley, the link has been emailed to you. Favorite David Lynch movies, probably Mulholland Drive. Honestly, I know that took me a while to, actually come around to the question. Mulholland Drive is going to be up there. But overall, because I know Ashley loves Eraserhead. I know that's one that she really, really likes a lot. but Mulholland Drive is just, it's so dark. And, you know, I love it. I love that movie. So I think that's where I would have to go. I would have to go in Mulholland Drive. And again, a lot of respect for David Lynch. He just wasn't my, wasn't my favorite director. I think, sorry guys, the world lost somebody special, when we lost him. But like I said, he just wasn't my favorite director. Tom Hanks movies, Forrest Gump is going to be on there for sure. Does he have to have a main role, or can it be a smaller role? Because I know Forrest Gump, very cliche, but I love Forrest Gump, you guys. Like, I love that movie. I would say the Da Vinci Code would be another one. I thought he was really, really good in the Da Vinci Code. I'm debating right now between The Burbs and A League of Their Own, because I really like both of them. Let's go with The League of Their Own. We'll go baseball on this one. We'll go with the baseball movie. We'll go with The League of Their Own. They're bringing back the old Ghostface Master Scream 6. Yeah, I think so too. I like number 4, which is, oh yeah. Yeah, I agree. I do agree with that. Really? Man, those used to freak me out when I was a kid. Sorry. It's been a long couple days. It's been I've been doing a lot of traveling the last couple days for work. So I'm like trying to stay up and without any caffeine at night, only drinking water. And I'm serious, I drink a lot of pop. A lot of pop. And so cutting out the pop is really, really taking a toll on me. So hey, lady.
Hi.
How's it going tonight?
It's okay. I have ER and it's a full moon, so I'm about to get my ass kicked.
I'm sorry, babe. Well, I miss you.
Miss you too.
I'm trying to get a question for you, babe. That's a good one. No, a friend of ours got this for us.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah. I told him that this isn't done. You're going to do the light on top. I didn't tell him what the light was, but you have an idea that you're doing. But I didn't tell him what it was.
Yeah, no, I'll fix it to my liking.
I tried, guys. I tried to surprise her with it because, I'm always like that guy. But what's your favorite Denzel Washington movie, babe?
I
just wonder if we have the same one.
I can't even think of what it's called right now.
With his son?
Yeah.
John Q?
What is it?
John Q?
Yes, John Q.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's mine too. That performance.
That one's so emotional and always makes me cry.
When he's with his son in the room, stay away from the bad things, son.
Yeah,
like
I can't even think about it.
It's that's that guy. He's the best. Yeah, Ashley loves Eraserhead.
It's so weird, but it's like, I don't know. I don't know that it's fun, but it's just weird as hell, and I like it.
Right. Aiden says, I love that Matthew Lillard has come back to doing horror movies. He's going to be in Five Nights at Freddy's 2 and 3, as well as Scream 7. So I agree. Are you glad that he's kind of getting this resurgence now, babe?
Who, Matthew Lillard?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
me and you, I think we've made it quite known to everybody that we're huge Matthew Lillard fans. So
yeah,
it is a struggle cutting out soda.
And an actual good human being. So
right.
It's hard not to like him.
Right. Prince says hi.
Hi.
Big Rod says hi.
Hey, Big Rod. And everybody else who said hey in the chat.
J Dev says hi. Yeah, it was so hard. Me and my brother are pop addicts too. Megan says time for the dentist. Yeah, it's a hard one to cut out, guys. This is probably harder for me than quitting smoking cigarettes, which I know a lot of people are like, oh, I can't imagine Ken smoking cigarettes. I used to smoke like a chimney, and this was harder for me to stop.
To the point where he almost had a freaking heart attack because it was so bad. Yeah.
That's what woke me up.
My biggest thing is an energy drink. Like, I'm addicted. I have to have one every day. And I know they're horrible for you, but it's just like the one thing that I do that's bad, I guess.
But you're still beautiful.
Thank you.
Everybody, there's a lot of. I've also been known to say I think Denzel is one of the best actors of all time. I'd love to see him do more horror. Bone Collector, Remember the Titans, Inside Man, and Equalizer. Roman says, "Thank you guys for putting out content while balancing work and family life. I know it's tough. We appreciate you guys watching.
Thank you for acknowledging us.
Yes, it means a lot. Thank you. Equalizer 2, another one. Ken's been uncanceled for agreeing with me on John Q. Exactly. I am not going to bury my son. My son is going to bury me. Like,
Yeah.
oh my God, he's so fucking good. God, he's good.
So emotional.
We love the first one.
I don't hate the second one.
What about the third one?
That's a whole nother story.
She's like, well, like I said, I don't hate the second one.
I don't hate the second one. Yeah. The third one,
Yes.
The third one is just weird. Doesn't really have anything to do with it. The other two.
Right. All the Scooby-Doo cast are still acting in horror.
Mm-hmm.
A Hacker's Legacy sequel. That would be dope. What's up, Dice?
Hi, Dice.
Matthew Lillard is a national treasure. I completely agree.
He is.
What's
not
up,
bad to
Apocalypse?
look at either.
Huh?
I said he's not bad to look at either.
Huh.
Oh, you stop.
Okay. Now enjoy this while you're at work.
Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry.
Joke's on you. I muted my mic.
Oh, that's not fair.
No, actually, my phone automatically did it for me. I was like, "You got my back."
Adrian and Chris both say hello.
Hi, everybody.
Soda is addictive. I'm on diet pop now, but because I went to zero sugar, as a lot of you know, I was drinking zero sugar. I haven't had a pop in 3 weeks. Is it, babe?
Mm-hmm.
I've lost 15 pounds, and that's the biggest part, honestly. Payback's a motherfucker. I believe in Joe Hendry. Ruthless. Yes. R-rated. Ashley, what are your top 3 horror sequels?
My top 3 horror sequels. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
No, I mean, it could be any in a franchise. It doesn't just have to be part 2.
All right. So probably in my brain, I'm tired. Like, I can't think of stuff right now. Fuck, what's it called? Evil Dead 2013. Halloween Resurrection. And Bride of Chucky.
There we go. That works.
It could be different tomorrow. I don't know.
Right.
Those are just ones that I love.
I love this. My colon would not allow me to have a soda addiction. So, I mean, it's not cool, but at least you don't have to have the soda addiction. But I'm sure you'd rather have that.
Yeah.
Me too.
Sure.
J-Dev says, Scream 2. Saw 2. Friday 13th Final Chapter. Halloween 2 through 4. They got a lot. Bride of Chucky.
Mm-hmm.
Do you enjoy your job, or is it something to pay the bills?
I enjoy my job for the most part. I love helping people, and like, that's when I can help somebody get better. Like, that makes me feel really good about myself. Like, I'm making a difference. There's a lot of like other things that aren't so great, but you got to take the good with the bad. So
that's awesome.
Yeah,
that's awesome. And you do a great job at it.
Thank you. I just like to be an advocate for my patients and make sure that they're taken care of.
Yeah. Well, you have a good heart.
Thank you.
Now love for Friday the 13th Final Chapter. Oh, I love that movie. We both love that one. I thought you were going to say Halloween 2, Halloween Kills, and Rob Zombie's Halloween 2.
Oh, God, no.
Hey, good job. Jigsaw says I quit alcohol and is going back to college, getting my
That's
life back
awesome.
on track.
Good for you. That's
Yes,
awesome.
that's amazing. Ashley is canceled for mentioning Halloween Resurrection as a top 3 horror sequel.
J-Dev.
Puppet Master 2.
fun.
A dear friend of mine jokes for me that since I can't be an alcoholic, she'll drink for both of us. And no, she doesn't have an alcohol problem. That's nice. Ashton says hi.
Hi, Ashton.
Favorite sci-fi franchise? I think for me, it would be Star Wars episodes 4 through 6. I mean, it's the whole franchise, obviously, too. But Ashley's not a sci-fi fan, but I did get her to watch all the Lord of the Rings movies with me, and she likes
I
those.
did like them. I did.
So.
I was like, I'm not watching those, but I did like them. And we watched all of them, those long ass movies, in like just a couple of days, like a weekend, I think.
Yeah, but we did all 6 because we did the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit movies.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure we watched like 2 or 3 a day. Like we did nothing else, clearly.
Yeah, we just laid in our room and watched those movies. And
Yeah.
she was like, I guess we could watch the next one. I was like, got it. Got her. Yes, respect for saving lives. Good outlook, Ashley.
Thank you.
Big Rod says good stuff, Jigsaw.
I'm getting a call though, so I'm gonna go.
Okay, I love you.
Love you. Bye guys. Have a good night.
Have a great night, babe.
Thanks. Love you.
Love you. Halloween Resurrection is not that bad. I agree. It's fun. Like, it's a fun movie. It's just a goofy movie. That's how I feel about it. J-Dev, stop. You know that now you guys gotta, since I'm watching along Halloween 6, you guys gotta watch along Halloween Resurrection with me, you sons of bitches. Terrifier 2, 3, Child's Play 2, 3, Bride. Where's the love for Seed? I like Seed. I didn't get to ask Roman. I'm sorry. If she can jump back on, I'll ask her. I still say 6, but we'll see if that changes. Lord of the Rings is top tier. Devil's Rejects. Seed of Chucky is easily. I agree. I like it, but it's still. I think it's the worst in the franchise. Stargate or Star Trek? Star Trek. Stargate never did anything for me. I don't think it's horrible. I actually like it. I prefer 5 over Resurrection and the Rob Zombie films. And The Hobbit in chapters. Everybody saying goodbye to Ashley. I wish she was still here. Halloween 5 is the worst. I'll never forgive Resurrection. That's the worst part of Resurrection, Big Rod. I will give you that. I hate the retcon that they did. Halloween H2O had the best ending. A Day to Remember. For sure. A Day to Remember. And nothing against Asking Alexandria. I just don't know enough of their music to put them up to A Day to Remember to me. It's got to be Scary Movie, the first one. And like I said, I love 1 through 3. I think 4 is fine. 5 is asshole. But for right now, it would have to be 1. That's what I would say. I could say I'm watching Halloween Resurrection and just talk about Scream 2 the whole time. This is what Scream 2 would have done in this situation. 6 is easily better. Oh, man, I don't know. We'll have to see, though. Like I said, next week, we'll be watching it together. Dolls by... That's a good one. No. Actually, I prefer you not be. White Snake. Love White Snake. Gotta go White Snake. At least Michael Myers was great in 6. Under Oath. Under Oath released a 1-minute teaser for a new song 2 days ago. 3 days ago, maybe. It's not bad. I'm excited to hear the rest of it. Very excited to hear the rest of it. Saturday the 14th has its moments. So does like Shriek, if you know what I did last Friday the 13th. Like that one had its moments too, but Joe Hendry, baby. Have you ever seen a movie called Pandorum with Dennis Quaid, Awakening in Deep Space on a Ship? No, but that sounds terrifying. Man, I love them both, but bro, I gotta go No Effects. Man, again, that's a hard one because I really love Pennywise too. Like, Pennywise and Mustard Plug were 2 of the first like punk CDs I bought with my own money. So I've really got a deep love for both of them, but No Effects is just always pushed boundaries for me. And I love them. I love them a lot, man. I'll always be a fan of No Effects. I'm really bummed about the them breaking up, but it is what it is. They've been making music for way too long, and not in a bad way. I just get that they want, he wants to do the museum and stuff like that. Just staring at the calendar. Love that record. Love it. I think it's the best thing for business right now. Very fun music video. Yeah, he doesn't. Saves the day. Saves the day. They're like my favorite band. Saves the Day is going to win that one. Dashboard overall. My Chemical Romance is good, but Dashboard has the longevity, and I loved Further Seems Forever with Chris Carrabba. I thought Further Seems Forever, Chris Carrabba was so fucking good. New Year's Project is in my top 10 favorite songs of all time. That's so, oh my God, so good. Dropkick. Love Dropkick Murphys, man. And they put on a hell of a good show. Never seen Flogging Molly live, but for me, I would go Dropkick on that one. Give you a little blasphemic here because I love The Offspring, but man, I got to go NFG. Love Newfound Glory. Love it. I do. When they released, I heard Nothing Gold Can Stay. But I really, really do like it a lot. I really do like Nothing Gold Can Stay a whole lot, but man, their the one that came after that, I think it was self-titled. The one that had Black and Blue, Dressed to Kill, one of my favorite records of all time. All-time favorite records. So I same. But you knew it was coming the minute you saw this.
Go fuck yourself.
I knew at that moment. I said, Cena's turning. Cena's turning. It's all over, and I couldn't believe it. What do you think is The Rock's best movies? Does he have a signature one? No, I don't, because he plays like the same dude in every movie. I think like the beginning of that movie with because I'm not a Will Ferrell fan either, but where Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg are the cops, and The Rock and Sam Jackson aim for the bushes. Like that's probably the funniest thing The Rock's ever done to me. I really, and again, this isn't me being funny, but I really like the Tooth Fairy, or not the Tooth Fairy, Game Plan. I like the Game Plan a lot too. I don't know, man. I'm torn. If they can make great music, good, but Chester was something special. And I'm not a Linkin Park fan. I liked the last record they did more than anything else they did. The one that had like Nobody Can Save Me and what's that? One More Light. The record was called One More Light, I think. And I thought that was fucking awesome. Yeah. So, me too. I love the I'm Not Okay video. So good. Yeah. Final Silent Hill F got announced today. Let's go. PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, PC, new trailer and details revealed today. Very excited about that. That's going to be good. And then I was reading 825 Forest Road, Hell House LLC's director's new haunted house movie hits shutters in April. Very excited for that too. Very excited for that one too. Sum 41. Never really got into lit. I heard the record when My Own Worst Enemy came out, and they were more like, at least from that record, because that's the only record I listened to by them, they seem more like radio rock to me than they were punk. So I'd have to check it out. Exactly. Thank you guys. No, thank you for the hard work that you're doing to become sober and turn your life around. Yes, it moved. I don't care. I'm happy. Metallica. I was never a Megadeth fan, man. Here's the thing. Like, I can't say yes. But there's songs I like. I like The Sky Is the Limit, No Worries. Lollipop I thought was fine. But yeah, he's fine. But I wouldn't go out of my way to buy a record or anything. Def Leppard, was never a huge Leonard Skinner fan. Love Def Leppard. When Love and Hate Collide, fucking fantastic song, man. Such a good song. Yeah, that's very inspirational. Thank you. Never really, I guess 3 Days Grace. But again, I'm only going by like singles. I could be honest and say I've never owned either one of their records, so I don't know anything that wasn't like a popular song on a video game or a radio song that people showed me. By what I've heard from them, I would have to go with 3 Days Grace. Agreed. Be Cool, Lollipop Rocks, the Scorpion King. He should definitely stay in WWE. Oh man. Black Sabbath. I'll go Sabbath on this one. Smiths. And again, this is hard. Love the Ramones. The Strokes are good. Love the Ramones, but the Smiths, man, like there's a light that never goes out. Please, please, please let me get what I want. I know it's over. Like, and again, like the Ramones have such a great discography. That's probably a hard one. Smiths or Ramones. It'd be tomorrow. It could be the Ramones. Today, I'm gonna go with the Smiths. That's a Prince. That's a really good one. No Nintendo Switch port. You lost me on that one. I haven't seen it. I haven't played it yet. I want to get it. On the way to 10K, baby. Let's do it. Technically, we've gained 2, I guess, because we lost 1 and then jumped. So I guess we've gained 2 tonight. I'm happy with it. Drake. Fuck Kanye. I'll say that with all of my chest. Fuck you, Kanye. I don't ever want to talk super political on this channel because that's not who I want. That's not what I want Sledgehammer Horror to be. I want this to be inclusive and loving. But if you wear a swastika on your shirt, fuck you. Fuck you. My grandma survived the Holocaust. I heard stories about, the shit that was there and things that happened. And yeah, no. And I don't even like Drake, but Kanye, I used to like some of, if we're talking about music before all this crazy shit, it would have been Kanye. The minute someone talks about, anti-Judaism, pro-Hitler, I'm out. I'm completely out. So, 50 Cent is a rapper. Yeah. I was never a big fan of his either, but man, respect to the guy. Breaking Benjamin or AFI? Probably AFI, actually. Yeah, I hope so. I never got into the psychedelic furs, man. So I'm gonna have to go with the Cure on this one because I never really got into the psychedelic furs. It was never my thing. Oh, Pumpkins. Stand Inside Your Love is one of the most underrated songs of all time. ICP. I gotta stick with my boys from Detroit on this one. Again, not a huge fan of either, but they both have a cult following, so you gotta love and respect them. Misfits with Danzig or Danzig. Kendrick. I thought Kendrick bodied him. I don't know much about it. I just know what my son showed me because I don't listen to that. But from what I did like, I really liked what he had. So, yeah. Oh, no.
No!
I'm not like anti those guys because they're whatever. They're just, I don't know. That again, that's not my scene. That radio rock wasn't my thing. If I had to choose between them, I'd go with Nickelback. Because at least Nickelback had Gotta Be Somebody, and I do think that song's dope. I'm not gonna lie. I really think that. I haven't heard Kanye on the radio since he's on those dumbass shirts. I'm glad they blacklisted his ass. And yeah, 50 Cent as a person is dope. Yeah, man, that's too much for me, dude. Like, that's fucking lame. Like, again, I've heard stories. I've seen, what it meant to people. And no, absolutely not. Who did I pick for the WWE Hall of Fame? Owen's got to go in sometime. So Owen, as long as his family would okay it, Owen would have to be in there. Yeah. That's the number one that pops into my head is Owen. Almost everybody else is already in there. I mean, I think John Cena, obviously he's a first ballot guy. He'll probably go in next year, honestly. Jericho, I think, will be in there eventually. Those are the 2 big ones for me. I think 3 big ones for me. Batista probably would be another one. Who has the best? I don't know. I don't really watch the halftime show, if we're honest. I'd like to see like Metallica do that, or like, like a punk band do the halftime show, like guys hitting each other, testosterone. Let's get fucking like Thursday out there or Atreyu just to blow shit up at halftime. That would be dope. Yes. Lately, I agree. Neon has been banging lately. So yeah, definitely Neon. That was cool. We're going out tonight. I didn't like the song, but it was wrestling. So yes, he is. Bam Bam would be a good one. Major Pain, baby. Said you were gonna kick me in the face. Call me a liar. Yeah, don't. He's worthless. You can watch any of the new WCW YouTube channel, and it's nice. Yes, I do think that. Because like I said, even in the Monday Night Wars, I was always more into Raw just because I was a huge Shawn Michaels fan. But it is cool to see that. Ooh, best WrestleMania host. I don't know. That's a good one. Let me see a list of them. Like who all hosted? Hosts. Who has hosted WrestleMania? And of course, it doesn't give me a list. Oh God, that's just so many people that have wrestled there. I don't know. That's another one that's hard for me. Oh man, this one though, Shawn Michaels, WrestleMania 12 coming down, iconic. Oh come on, Metallica, that would have been dope. Favorite ECW match? Anything at all with Spike Dudley. Love Spike Dudley and ECW. They did an ECW event when I was young in Toledo, Ohio, and my uncle took us, and like the Sandman was there. We got to watch him, smash the can on his head, and Spike Dudley was just insane while we were there. And I fell in love with Spike. I bought a Spike Dudley shirt. I was like 12. He was small like me, So like I bought a Spike Dudley shirt, and I'll never forget. The crowd was chanting, "Show your breast." Another word for breast. And me and my cousin Al looked at my Uncle Dave. My Uncle Dave is also the one that took us to see Nightmare 5 or Nightmare 6, in theaters. In a little bit. You want to say hi to everybody?
When are you going to be done, though?
In just a little bit. Why?
I want to know when you're going to be done. And a little bit is not when you're going to be done.
As soon as I'm done, me and you will hang out, okay? Because you need a bath. You need to get all this off your face.
Daddy, when are you going to be done?
About 5 minutes, okay? My whole life. One iconic horror franchise for an Until Dawn like video game. Ooh, Hellraiser. All right, tell everybody bye.
Bye.
Say, my dad's got to go wash my makeup off here in a second. My friend Prince says, hey, kiddo. And my friend Sean said, hello. You say hi, Prince. Hi, Sean.
Hi, Prince. Hi, Sean.
What sport are you going to do next year?
Wrestling.
She's going to be our next wrestler, huh?
Chloe's thinking about, my sister Chloe's thinking about doing wrestling.
Yep, she doesn't know if she wants to do wrestling or if she wants to keep doing basketball, huh?
Yeah.
But we'll find out. We told her whatever makes her happy, right?
Kenny's doing wrestling and I'm doing wrestling, and then she might do wrestling.
We hope. I'm going to answer a couple more questions, guys, then I'm going to go give her a bath and get ready for bedtime because it's almost 10 o'clock here.
I sleep with my dad.
Yep.
Because I'm scared.
Yep.
By myself.
Damn it, and the Pistons just lost. X-Pac. Oh, that's awesome, Big Rod. Yeah.
Daddy.
Underrated tag team back in the day.
I'm going to paint your computer black.
No. I know the Quebecers were good.
Daddy, I'm painting your computer black.
Thank you. Not a lot of people talked about them. Obviously, Demolition was a big one for me. Daddy, Heart Foundation.
Your computer is blue. Now I'm painting it black. It's black
no.
now.
Well, thank you for painting it black.
You're welcome.
Yeah, she does. A couple minutes. No, that's not good enough for me. I need to know when. Oh, that was great. That's still one of the most goosebumps inducing moments. For all you wrestling fans, we are going to do a watch along for WrestleMania this year. So come watch along with us. We're going to do that this year. I do not. Favorite comedian? If we're talking stand-up comedian, it would either be Mike Birbiglia or I don't know. Mike Birbiglia would be up there. He's really funny. Aziz Ansari, I know like he's had his, dumbass moments. But when I saw him as a stand-up comedian, I thought he was really funny. But overall, it would have to be. I'm just saying alive. We're talking. It's Norm Macdonald, hands down, easily Norm Macdonald. I'm just trying to think of still alive comedian. Stephen Lynch. Yes, she's going to be great in wrestling. Her brother's ready to teach her. Next, Tiffy Stratton, huh?
Huh?
You can be like Rhea Ripley and beat up all the boys. Money Inc. was underrated. That was Ted DiBiase and Erwin R. Shyster, IRS, if I remember correctly. Haku and Barbarian, they were just badass dudes. All right, take that upstairs, okay?
I want to play it right here.
Okay, but you got to take it upstairs. I can't have any volume. I'll be right there. I'm going to finish these questions and I'm coming up, okay? I would love to see that. Richard Pryor, George Carlin, and Mitch Hedberg come to mind. Rest in peace, all three. What, baby? Brad Williams is funny. I know. I'm getting off right now. All right, guys. Well, as you can see, it is time for me to go be a father. So I really appreciate you guys coming out tonight. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me. What am I forgetting? You want to come say it with me? Hold on. So next week, we are going to be live twice. Thursday, we are going to be with T. Parker and J. Dev doing our watch along on Halloween 6, the producer's cut. So make sure you have your cut ready. And then on Saturday, Ashley and I are going to be doing a tier ranking for the Leprechaun franchise.
You want me to pick your phone on blue and it's black?
Yep, we'll do that when we're done, okay?
Okay.
So again, guys, remember, spread the word. So let's wake up tomorrow with a little bit more than 9761.
Daddy,
So
I'm just gonna peanut blue. And now, do you want me to put a Sledgehammer horse cream on?
Yep. So, all right, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, guys. Again, we appreciate you for watching. If you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe. It does build the channel more than you know.
Yeah.
And follow
please.
Sledgehammer Horror on social media. Our links are in the description as well. But until next time, keep talking horror. Stay who you are. And we'll see you guys soon. Bye, guys.